Hello my friends, it's Caddy and I'm sharing day 2 of my 2015 December daily, another double page spread. Here's a picture of the double page spread. For today, for the second, I'm scrapbooking two things. Well, I'm scrapbooking one event, which was a birthday. We went to my brother-in-law's son's birthday. And the other two pictures is one is of my elf on the shelf. I plan on taking a picture of him every day and adding that to my December daily spread. That's the plan, so we'll see. And the other one is a really funny picture that I found on Instagram. I'm working with the Merry and Bright from Pink Paisley, the same 6x6 paper pad. It's been very easy to work with this paper pad. My album is 6x6, so all my papers are already cut down 6x6, so I don't have to cut anything down. I just pick out papers that I like, and then I thought about maybe doing a one-page spread, but I ended up making it a two-page spread. So I'm taking these stickers, and these are American Crafts. I can't remember the name because I don't have the packaging with me, but they're the red foam glitter thickers. And then I take that happy birthday, which I'm going to use, and then I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to look for the number 12, and then I remember I have these little geotags, and I'm looking for a 1 and a 2. And then it's so funny, I'm going to see it now because I haven't looked back to it, but there I go. I closed it, and I didn't take out my 12. So now you're going to see me go back to it, and then I see what I did. I closed it, and they fell down. And then I didn't get them. So, and I hadn't looked back. I could have looked back, the video and looked for them and seen where I had put them, but I didn't feel the need to. I just kept going, found another one, and that's it. So I'm just matting my picture on just a few layers of matting. I'm going to use that happy birthday wood veneer. Again, I debated whether I wanted to paint it or not, but I decided to leave it as it is. And there I go looking for my number 12. So I decide, okay, it's somewhere there, but I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to look for another 12. It actually worked out better because the second 12 that I picked out was a little bit smaller. So it actually worked out in the end. But yeah, I kind of misplaced my 12. And I know it's in there and I have to go back and look for it. But yeah, funny moment for the day. Anywho, so, okay, so then I'm going to write out his name at the bottom. So I'm writing Happy Birthday, Alejandro. It's his 12th birthday. That's why I used 12. And yeah, and I really love these foam thickers. These foam thickers are so cute and they're so easy to work with. I'm really loving foam thickers because they're so much easier to work with. You can manipulate them, and they're so much easier when you want to take them off and stick them back on. Usually the sticky behind them is a lot better than regular thickers. So I'm really loving those. So this is basically how that page is going to look. And then my number 2, thought I was going to use that silver paper again, but again I decided not to. And then I'm just putting down my, his name, not my title, but his name. And I am going to move it up a little bit afterwards, because I do realize that I need to move it up a little bit. So I will do that in a little bit. And you can see these are so easy to manipulate. You can just lift it and re-stick it, and it's super easy to do. So I decided to stick down my photo, and I'm going to move that up as well in just a little bit. And then my little number 12 there with the geotags. And then I did want something small that said number 12 because I didn't want it to be big, because I didn't want anyone to get confused and think that was day 12, which it wasn't. So I'm just taking a piece of red cardstock and I'm going to place it behind the number 12 just so that that stands out a little bit more, because I am going to put them over that sort of white, it's a white background and it has script on it, or like a newsprint on it. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And then that's when I decide to move everything just to shift it up a little bit to the top. And oh boy, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just started raining here. Like really, really, really heavy. Like it's pouring. I can hear it on my roof. Um, anyway, so okay, so I'm taking my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive and I am adhering my happy birthday down. And again, I'm very happy. I actually didn't get this layout done on the second. I did it on the third in the morning before I went to work. I really quickly got it done. It was fairly quick. It wasn't didn't take me too long. Like I said before, I'm trying to keep these pretty simple. I'm not going too crazy with the embellishing. I just want to get them done and get them in my album. And if I want to go back later on and add anything like any embellishments or anything else, I can always do that. That's an option. So right now the idea is just to get it done and get the memories down, which is my goal. Taking some of this really thin little washi tape. This is from Little B, and then I realized that it's the sticky on this not all that great. This is actually the first time I use this, and I actually received this in a pocket letter. And I forgot that I had it until the other day. And I was going through pocket letters and I realized, oh man, I have this. And it just says, I love you, I love you, I love you in little gold letters. So it's really cute. And then I thought it needed some red up there, so I was going to add some sequins just kind of thrown around. But in the end, what I decided to do is just place 3 sequins on the top, going across after the happy. So that just kind of adds a little bit of red up there as well, because I felt like it just needed, because the bottom is so heavy, it's so much red on it. So I figured that was a good balance for that page. So that page is done. I don't do anything else to that one. Now I'm going on to the second one. So the second one, actually it's the first one because it's on the left side, and because it happened before the other one. So the elf on the shelf, he this morning he woke up on a lamp, and it's a lamp that's sitting on an end table, and that table is sitting where our Christmas tree is going to go. And our elf on the shelf left a little note saying that he thought the Christmas tree would look perfect there. So that's where we're going to put up the Christmas tree, hopefully today. So just doing a little bit of matting on the picture, and then I realized I need another something else to mat that photo of the elf on the shelf because it wasn't popping out enough. The other picture, as I said before, is a picture that I found on Instagram. There's a very talented lady, Helen Tilbury, who I follow on Instagram, and she posted this, and it is the funniest. It literally made me laugh out loud. So that's why I put the LOL, or I'm going to put the LOL, which I'm actually going to move down. You're going to see me put that because I literally laughed out loud in my car like an idiot by myself. And I'm going to read you what it says, although you can see it in the close-ups, I think. But it's a picture. Apparently, it's like a display, a window display at a store. It's a picture of a window display. And then there's like a conversation, like an iPhone conversation, like a text conversation. And then the person A, or snowman, because it's a snowman conversation. Snowman A says, sup, like, what's up? And then the other one says, heading to the gym, arm day, gonna turn these twigs into logs. You. And then the other one says, doing some shopping, then melting my family. And I thought that was hilarious. And then the other one says, you're what? And then he replies, meeting my family, stupid autocorrect. And then the other one says, LOL. So I thought that was just hilarious. It was just so funny. And I literally laughed out loud. I immediately started sending it to everyone because it was so funny. And I couldn't get over it. So I had to print it and I had to put it in here. And it's Christmas related, so what a better memory to put in here than that. And that's then a joke or something I'm going to remember forever because it was really funny. And it is something to do with today, today's day, because the iPhones and the texting and the autocorrect and all that is something that is going on right now in our lives. So that was something I definitely wanted to add. So basically this one, I'm keeping it simple as well. I just backed my number with some pattern paper. I'm writing out LOL with those little foam thickers. And then I'm placing 2 arrows pointing to that little picture of the snowman. So that was, and I just realized I could have probably added a snowman. I might go back and add a snowman on there somewhere because I have a ton of little snowmen and I know I'm not going to use them throughout my album. So I might go back and add a snowman somewhere out there. So in the end, when I show my whole album, if you guys see a snowman on there, yeah, that'll probably be there. So I'm going to do my journaling. I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did for day 1 yesterday. So I am going to write on this Becky Higgins Project Life card, and I'm just writing on the front what happened, just the elf on the shelf where he was sitting, and that funny joke, and how I laughed by myself like an idiot in my car. And then on the back, I'm going to write about Alejandro's birthday and how we went over and we just hung out and watched funny YouTube videos, and we cut a cake for him. So that's what I'm writing on my card, just to get those things down, and make sure I have them in my album. And again, if I want to go back and embellish some more, if I decide maybe by day 5 that I want to go back and color all those wood veneer, then I might do that. So we'll see how it goes. So it all depends on how it kind of goes. And I'm going to show you guys again what I did with the card, even though you guys saw it in my last video, the day 1 video. But I'm going to show you again what it is that I do so you guys can check it out. I probably won't show it every time. But it's basically gonna be the same thing. Unless I can journal on my layout, then I'm gonna do this. And this one I could have journaled on that left page. I have plenty of space there to journal, but I really hate my handwriting when I write on anything. So I would rather keep it hidden. So that's why I would rather do this. So I made a little flag banner, which is gonna just sit there and help you kind of pull that out of the little what is it called, envelope that I'm making for it, or pocket that I'm making for it. And then I'm just using the same paper, the computer paper, and I just folded it to fit my little card. And then I just cut off the bottom edges, and then I'm just using my ATG to adhere that down. And yeah, that's the same thing. And I'm just using yesterday's layout to kind of measure so that they both kind of sit in the same place, so that all my little banners and all my little pockets are kind of in the same place. Just re-adhering my little sequin because it had fallen out. And I'm cutting off the perforation on the page from ripping out of the 6x6 paper pad. That's what I was cutting off there. And that's it. I'm going to use some twine. Just make just a little loop of twine I'm going to add on each end, just to kind of, marry the two, or kind of, just to show that they kind of belong together. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just going to attach that with my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. And this twine gave me a little bit of trouble, so I just cut it really small, and then it was kind of hard with my nails to kind of get it the way that I wanted. But I finally did, and then I just used my tiny attacher and attached that down. And then did the same thing on the other side. The other one wasn't as stubborn. It got down pretty quickly. I'm just cutting off a little excess piece. And that is it, you guys. That's my layout, or my day 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love to hear from you guys. If you have any comments or questions, I will be happy to answer them. So thank you, and have a wonderful day. I hope you guys are having a great December so far. See you soon. Bye-bye.